Hello, this is LordUg. Yes, it is. Welcome to another reaction from the Bastau concert from 2017. So, yes, managed to get some time free. Woohoo! Been busy. And also had my vaccine, first round of vaccine. They just tried to hit everybody. And because of the diabetes, as you know, which I haven't talked about before in the past, you know what it is. Of course, I got vaccinated early, one of the earlier ones, and so yeah, and it weren't too bad. Knocked me off a little bit while my body got used to it, but otherwise I'm absolutely fine. Everything's good now. All I were left with really were tender arm where they'd done it, and that way that's cleared up as well. So I feel fine, and we're good. But like I say, otherwise we've been busy, and I've got some time off. Not off, but I've got some time to be able to do some recording. And I enjoy this, I really do. I've got to admit, when I get time to wind down, it's nice to do a video. So yeah, I enjoy this, I really do. So anyway, let's get into this. And I'm pleased you guys found it funny about the girl throwing herself down the trapdoor, because I didn't want to annoy anybody with it, but it was so funny, and it seems everybody thought it was funny as well. So that was good. I was joking about it. I never expected her to do it. And when she did it, it just made me laugh so hard. It was almost as funny as Dimash's crab dance and the singer when he did Michael Jackson tribute. Now that I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Whenever I think of the crab dance that he did, that sideward shuffle thing, it just makes me laugh. I'll be right back. I am sorry. I'm trying. I shouldn't talk about that because it just makes me laugh. I need to keep my composure. So let's move on. So here we are. We're back with this, and apparently we should have Daddy-Do. This one. So I'm looking forward to this because of course this is one of the ones we know. And as I thought, that dance section they did was when he managed to have a change. So, because I just saw he changed his outfit when I was finding exactly where to start the video. So I didn't listen to anything, but I saw the thingy change. So, yeah. Anyway, let's get into this. Oh, here we go. I can't remember if I've seen this one. I know I've seen a Daddy-Do, because of course I was doing Dimash doubles. I know I've seen a Daddy-Do the one in Singer and another one, but I can't remember if it was from here, because he's done it a lot of times, so it could be. Anyway, let's have a look. Okay, so here we are. We're going to start it from here. This is just after all the people were playing the Dombra. I was going to leave it in, but it's just with how much I talk, I don't need any added time. Just watching all the people do Dombra things, it's only going to add more time on. And there were no singing anyway. And they are very talented, admittedly. But if you want to see it, as usual, the link to this video will be in the description. Just click that and you can see it yourself. So anyway, let's carry on from here. Such a good song. Is that one we met? Yeah, it does. I just realised what that were. It threw me first time. I thought I didn't know what it were, if it were kind of pointed towards Mike, but he didn't. He's tapping his in-ear. I don't think it's working. Because, for one, usually, if he takes an in-ear out, at least every time I've seen it, he always takes the left one out. There, he's took the right one out. I don't think it's working. And if you watch, he taps it with his... I thought he was just pointing. I didn't realise what he was trying to, indicate. But then I just saw it there. He taps the in-ear. Just watch. See, tapping the in-ear itself. Okay, I want to point something out here at this point in time. He has no in-ear in at all. The left one's out, the right one doesn't seem to be working. Now, what an in-ear does, for those that don't know, I'm sure most of you do, it makes it because when you're in a big area, like here, there's a lot of people about. They're cheering, they're clapping, they're making noise, and it's easy to stop being able to hear the orchestra or the band. So what that does is it makes it so you can hear the music clearly. Now, some people like to take one out so they can hear the the ambience of the room as well, and it helps them just play with the voice a bit to make things fix better. The point is, right now he cannot hear. What if he cannot hear the band? Then is that's it. There's nothing he can do. I suppose Lefton might still be working. I don't know. Maybe they both aren't. But the point is, right now he's got to go solely by his memorization of this song, because it's hard to hear the music when all the crowd are there too making noise. So he's having to automatically remember the pitch, the tone, the tempo, everything, and he's just doing it automatically. Again, that shows great talent. Beautiful. Ooh. I love that little break-off he does. That little cry. That was a terrible cry. What I just did sounded like somebody getting strangled. Sorry. But but he did it there. He does a little cry at end of songs. We've talked about this before, but I just love to hear it because it just adds on emotion. Just listen to it. It does look good like that. I know it's traditional dress, but it does suit him. So good. Ooh. Again, no in-ear. So he's providing his own fingers the in-ear. He's doing it. He's having to do that himself to just help out a little bit. I don't know. I'm guessing they're both down then. But you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. There's no... If this were a smaller area, more intimate space, then of course he doesn't need one. But you imagine thousands of people all making noise, moving about, shuffling their feet, some are cheering, whatever, some are clapping, some are singing along. You can't hear. And you wouldn't think it. You wouldn't know. It's like it's not just him singing the song, but all the effects he puts on, all the little cries and his vibrato and everything he does normally he's doing, but doing it perfectly still. So good. It's stylistic movement. Come on, guys, a bit louder. But I suppose there could have been. The toys transposed well onto the video. Okay, sway with him. Sway with him. Come on. Fine. That's it. Come on, game the sway. Here we go. Oh, you are. See, this is why I call you rude boy. You're just so bad. You're just so naughty at this stage. You really are. So good. No in here. Perfect. Beautiful. Gentle. Beautiful. So much control. Come on. So nice. And let's also... There's some relief in that one, I'll tell you. I don't think I think he would just singing it, a lot of that from memory and from instinct. He did it really well, and he knows he did. He knows he buried it. He knows he did amazing. And also, one of the other good things were the orchestra. Them, you know, of course, them that were playing proper Kazakh instruments and that were behind him. They didn't have to slow him down a trap door. They just closed wall on them. That were it. So that's better, because they wouldn't be able to play as well if they would have been going down trap door. Tell you. Well done. He's happy. He knows he got that one. He nailed that one. He knows he nailed that one. I can't remember, even though I did look on that wiki, that's like a Dimash wiki, whatever, the song list to see what were coming up. I can't remember the name of it, so I've not heard this one before. I can't remember. I'm not sure what it translates as. Yeah, it's got that vibe, definitely. Oh yeah, that's the change outfits too. I like them outfits that them women have got on there. Oh, it seems like this is a sing-along song. One of them that's, like I say, upbeat, but easy to sing along to. Nothing too complicated. No, I mean, it's hard to say. I haven't heard it all yet, but there's been nothing complicated again at this. It seems like the only ones that have had any real complication or took any real technique so far have been Unforgettable Day and Die-Di-Do. So, but it's nice. It's nice to have songs that people can just easily sing along to. That seems like this. Anyway, let's carry on. Oh, go on. I was going to say, they're going for it, they are. Them three that were knelt down there, really going for it. That's their equivalent to heavy rock on the Dombra. It can't do much. That's the best it can do, you know. So it's like that's the equivalent to heavy rock on Dombra. Yes, excellent. Right. Sorry, I'm not talking much or reacting much to this, but it's just, as I've said, again, I'm not bringing down the song or anything. I actually like this song. I'm really enjoying it. My foot's tapping along. But it's like, again, it's not complicated. There's not a lot to delve into. There's been no incredibly high notes or anything. And of course, all his notes are perfect. The vibrato's perfect and everything. But there's nothing really to comment about. It's just a case of listen to the song and enjoy it. Which I am. I'm enjoying it. Now we've got him singing. Yes. Oh, here come Rockers again. Very good. I enjoyed that. That was a fun song. That's what I've said. It's like, I've said this about a few songs in this. Don't get me wrong. I like the songs. I'm not knocking the songs. I'm certainly not knocking Dimash's performance. You can't. But it's impossible to. But I like the songs. I'm just saying they're not challenging and they're not technical. That doesn't mean they're bad songs. So if you hear me say things like that, believe me, I'm not knocking the songs. If I'd been at this concert, I would have I've been loving every second of it so far. And I'd have had no complaints. And even at this point, I feel I got my money's worth. So I'd be happy. The songs have been good. They've been catchy. The songs you can sing along to. And of course, there are some of our favourites that we know in there as well. So, yeah, it's been good so far. Really good. I say I love. Oh yeah. I remember that outfit. What other reactions have it?
Бақытыңды басқадан іздедің сен, аяулым асылым.
That's somewhere just slammed a big snowball on top of her head. That's somewhere just rolled a big snowball and went, catch that. Just slapped on top of her head. Oh, she's having to sing. You reached out for Dimash, so you would grab Dimash there.
Тағдырдың жазуына барма жара, қош енді қымбатты. Жүрегінде жалын от қалмаса да, соңғы рет тіл қатты. Бақытыңды тілеймін, сен шалғай, жүр алмаспын есеме. Алмай, қатар ұшқан сыңарым, сөнді сезім шырағым, өзіңе адам жазылған жүрегім.
That was harmonised well in the end. She just threw me for a second when I said, oh God, or whatever. I said, it's because suddenly she just hit with the high notes. She went straight into soprano notes really quick without any kind of warning. And it was like, of course, when you're not, it can be jarring, depending. Like, for example, there's a warmth to Dimash's soprano voice. So it's, if he hits it quickly, it's not jarring. Sometimes it can be like a piercing sound. Still good, but piercing. And that can jar your senses a little bit. Whereas sometimes there's a softer edge on it, which can make it not as jarring to you when you hear it. That's what Dimash usually has. So it's just as pure, just as good, but not as jarring to hear because there's a certain little bit of a softer edge. And yeah, she just pierced into my head for a minute there when she hit that. And of course, high notes travel a lot clearer than the lower notes do. You hear them a lot clearer, which is why she said like she would drown him out because he was trying to sing in chest, and she was starting to seem like she overpowered him a bit. But then he brought out the good old power bit, and he soon harmonised and caught up with her there and just levelled that out beautifully. Excellent. I like how that Donny at back's just dancing to himself. He's just out there, just like, I'll just swing my arms about here until somebody opens the trapdoor, then I'm gone. Just watch it back there. He's just flapping his arm about. Oh. There we go. That's a bit warmer. Nice. Edge is a little bit softer on her now. Oh, well, I'll get that. You feel you tell the difference slightly. There's a slight bit of a warmth to Dimash's soprano notes, and she'd brought it in there as well. If you go back to when she first did her soprano notes, how they came in kind of piercing, and there it came in a little bit softer, but still excellently, still sang really well. And then of course Dimash came in with his normal soprano, which just sounds phenomenal anyway. That was nice. Oh God. Oh, she's in trouble now. Dimash has brought out the mixed voice. She's done. You're not going to beat Dimash's mix. You know I'm a big fan of his mixed voice. It's like, that's it. You're done. You're done. His mixed voice has come out. You're not going to beat that. Oh, yeah. That was good. Enjoyed the song, enjoyed the soprano. There were technical parts to that were really nice, but they were coming from her as well, and a lot of it was, of course, harmonising. Again, that's why I didn't pause a lot, because there was nothing. A lot of it was them singing together, but it was really good to hear. And she did a great job. I don't know if I don't recognise her. Mind you, it is like 4 in the morning. So yeah, that's. But I don't recognise my own name right now. I should start earlier. Anyway, but the point is, yeah, that was good. I enjoyed that song. They sing well together. Like I said, I think it might have got away from her a little bit when she first came in. Like she kind of didn't control it as well as she could have done, and it got away from her because she just seemed to explode straight up there. And but when she came in later, there was more control and it was more softer and it sounded really good. So I wonder if it just go away from a bit of there for a few seconds at the start. But yeah, that was amazing. I really enjoyed that.
Құрметті ағайын, алдарыңызда ән салған халқымыздың мақтанышы, еліміздің мақтанышы, менің ұстазым, қазақтың күміс көмей әншісі. Бұл кісіге қанша мақтау айтсам да азық етеді. Ағайын, қошеметтеріңіз. Майра Мұхамедқызы!
Let me just translate that. He said, "You better move now, otherwise you're down the trapdoor." You don't think I will? Oh, I will. I'll throw anyone down there. You better get going. Trot on. So that's when she went, and then he shouted her name out, yes. There you go.
мақтанышы, бүкіл әлемге біздің қазақтың өнерін паш еткен менің шәкіртім Димаш Kudaibergen. Құтты болсын, жанымсың.
And she said it was almost an honour to be thrown down the trapdoor by Dimash Kudaibergen. And he's like, yeah, it were. It were almost an honour. But she's not having the trapdoor treatment, so it's just, that's what we call it, the trapdoor. She's not having it, get off. That's how it works. Okay, I know, I'm just playing about, so let's carry on. Let's get to the next song.
Okay.
This is a nice song. Let's go control. Lot of movement to this song. In other words, it's not like really high highs or low lows. It's just it moves a lot between certain octaves, but it's never kind of still with long notes. Not so far anyway. There's a lot of movement about. It's really nice, but it takes a lot of control and a lot of, again, it's kind of a lot of good breath control for this. Nice. I love me a bit of trumpet. I do. I love me a bit of trumpet, mate. When they're doing epic stuff, when they're doing epic sounding stuff, where they all like this, where it's like loud and brash and things, I do like that. I think it can sound really good. Oh, here we go again. Woman coming up. I'll say this, and I think it was mentioned in a comment on the last video that somebody said, for his first like actual out of Kazakhstan like big time concert, this he's put a lot of work into this. There's a lot that's been put into this. It shows in a way how level-headed he is, because at this stage he's 23, something like that. So he, for a 23-year-old to be the driving force behind all this, and after, because he'll have had his input in all of this, everything that's happening. You know, the choreography. He'll have had a watch of the choreography and everything, because he likes to have a dance himself. And even all the water that's going off, he'll have had a say in a lot of this. And because he seems that kind. I don't think he's like the kind that won't let people, kind of have the way. I just think he likes to kind of have a view on everything, and which a good professional would do. And I love the fact that he has the confidence even here, that he's just kind of got his fame from singer. He's just got this it's just got this massive surge of new fans that have catapulted him into even more millions than he had, many more millions now, fans. And he's took it so much in his stride and just kind of been like, oh, now we'll bring out a concert. Let's make it a great concert. I've just got my name kind of really out there. Now let's secure it with a really good concert. And he's doing a great job. And so much maturity in him and what he does. It's a testament to who he is, even at a young age like this. I hope she realises what her future is. I bet that bath is sat straight on a trapdoor, and bottom at bath opens up. She's just be lowered into bath and straight through. Can I just point one thing out? I just want to point one thing out. Putting a woman in a black dress when it's a black background, you can hardly see her. I can hardly see her there. I can see her, but I can hardly see her. It's like it would have been better to put her in something that kind of was easier to see, because she's almost invisible against that background. So it's kind of pointless having her out there. She hadn't even got blonde hair. She's got dark hair, dark dress. All you can see is just her arms and her ankles and her feet, a bit of her feet, and that's it. Otherwise, you wouldn't know where she is. It's like, you'd think that's not the best choice of colour for that background. Oh, here we go. He gave the signal, held the arm up, trapdoor time. And that's it. Everybody knows now. Wave goodbye. Let's wave to the woman. Oh, I see. So she's just going to stay as low as she can in that bath and just go wheeling top end. I'm sorry. My mind, when I start on something, my mind just goes places. So what's going to happen is, I have this vision now, and as it's coming to an end, there's a guy off at the side, at stage, and he's got this rope connected to bath, and he just starts wheeling it off at stage. Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. Like wheels are squeaking as he's pulling it off. Squeaky. Oh dear, it's funny. She's just there as low as she can. Oh no, don't know, please. Excellent. Love his voice. Love his voice. Start wheeling her off. Oh no, she's going down trapdoor. She's going down trapdoor in bath. Oh, they throw it bath down as well. Oh dear. I have too much fun with this stuff. I love it. Okay, I'm just going to check time. 1 second. Yeah, it looks like that's it. Sorry, that's about. If I go, I'm not going no longer than that, and because I have got a few things to do in the morning, and it's already getting on 5 a.m. So I've got to get a little bit of sleep. But yeah, this has been really good. I've enjoyed it. We've listened to 4 songs again. I think it's 4. And we got Daddy Do, which is amazing to listen to, of course. And then 3 I've not heard, but really good. And the duet one, I really enjoyed that one. That was really good. They went well. That went well together. Like I say, I think she came in too strongly, and it got away from her a bit to start with, because she kind of blew over his voice as well. It was a bit too, like, I don't want to say screechy, but it was a little bit too sharp. But she as soon as she rounded that off a bit, softened it down, it was beautiful. And she had a great soprano. And they worked well together. And of course, Dimash went and hit that mix. And you know how I am about his mixed voice. He hit that mixed voice, and it's like, forget about it, bye-bye. You know, and that was that. So anyway, yeah, I've enjoyed this. It's been good. There's been good songs. So thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this too. Hope I haven't annoyed you through with all my laughing and jokes, but you know how I am by now. This is who I am. This is how I am. It's just my mind has to conjure things up, and I have to say it. So anyway, so if you have enjoyed this, please feel free to click the like button, because of course that does help. And if you wish to subscribe button's over there. Why am I pointing? I'm actually pointing. Like, off to right side. Not even to right side of the screen. I'm actually pointing off to right, towards the right side of the room I'm in. There isn't a subscribe button over there. Why am I pointing? Sorry. That's just anyway, so the subscribe button is just to the right of the... anyway, you know where it is. Just click it if you want to. And the bell button, it'll tell you when I'm doing more videos like this one. So I'm going to go. You take care. Love you all. Goodbye for now.